Hey guys, it's Aubrey from Muttley Plans. This week's plan with me is for February 24th through March 2nd. So just getting stuff situated on my desk. And so the little booklet that I decided to use this week for decoration was an Agenda 52. The name of the booklet is Wildflowers. I really enjoyed this booklet. I've been using it on and off since the beginning of the year. I just really like the florals and butterflies and everything. For whatever reason, flowers and butterflies make me very happy. So I was super excited to get to use almost exclusively this booklet to decorate for this week. So this washi tape that I'm using, I actually got from a pen pal a couple weeks ago. So it's just this pink lined washi. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure where they got it from, but I thought that it was a perfect match to the color of the peonies and some of the butterflies that you'll see later on I add in from the booklet. And so I went ahead and put that down just to mark in that 8 p.m. phone call that I have every night with my mom. I also went ahead and stamped in February at the top left-hand corner of this, mainly because I wanted to. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have done February and March, but I wasn't really thinking about it being March at the end of the week at this point. When I was doing this was Sunday, February 23rd, which was actually my second year anniversary. But anyway, yeah, so I wasn't really, it didn't click. And honestly, it still hasn't clicked, even though it's now March 1st when I'm recording this. But it just didn't click that we were going to be changing into another month at the end of this week. For whatever reason, I just hadn't been thinking about it like that. So I wanted to add in a little bit of deco. So I just went ahead and flipped through, see what I had. You'll see me do this multiple times throughout this plan with me. I really wanted to stick with the theme of this book. I wanted it to be kind of a vintagey like feel with flowers, if that makes sense. I've really been enjoying the florals and like being able to use more muted tones, muted toned inks in my planning. And actually the ink of this week, because I didn't do a ink planning video, the ink of the week that I'm going to be using in my Esterbrook Botanical Garden pen is actually Diamine Rosewood. And that Diamine Rosewood came out of a group of samples that I got. I think it was from Goulet Pens. I did a whole haul video on it and a swatching video. You can go watch. But anyway, and I realized I'm gonna get a bottle of this ink. I really, really, really enjoyed using it. I enjoyed the look of it. It's kind of like this darkish brown, but very much a pink, rosy undertone, I guess, hence rosewood. But I really enjoyed it, and so I'm actually planning on getting a bottle of it next time I'm able to purchase ink, which will probably be not this month, not March, because I am solely focusing on putting my any excess money that I have towards paying off my card, or not my card, my car. If you watched my plan with me a couple weeks ago, then you'll know that the engine in my car went kaput. And so now me and my husband are carpooling until I get enough money to pay off my current car that's broken now, and can then get a new car. So I did decide to do something a little bit different this week in that bottom section below the 8 p.m. time mark. I decided to use my today headers, and I was like, let me just do a day-to-day to-do list under here and see how I like it. And honestly, looking at it complete, it actually looked really, really good. And I can't decide if it's just because I really like the colors in my theme for this whole week, or if I really like just being able to write down, yeah, I did this, this, and this. Um, because honestly, I'm in love with the colors. But I also kind of feel like I'm in love with the setup. And actually, now that I think about it, because, why not kind of, talk through our thoughts? It actually was very helpful because I'm looking at the 2 days this week, because I wasn't very motivated to walk, but the 2 days this week that I walked, it was because I had put it down on this checklist in checklist form under these today headers, and I didn't want to not check those off. And so I think that actually helped motivate me to actually walk on my walking pad. And in fact, I got one day this week that was 10,000 steps, though it wasn't in the month of March, so it doesn't go towards my goal of getting at least 10,000 steps in at least 10 days of March. But it was nice. It's always a great when I get that 10,000 steps, even if it's not in the month of March. So, this is another booklet that I use quite a bit. It's the Agenda 52 budget booklet. As you can see, I have used it heavily. It's about 2 years old. If you are looking for affordable stickers and you don't mind going to Hobby Lobby, then these Agenda 52 books are like $9, even if they're not on sale. If they're on sale, obviously they're less. But they have a lot of really good books with useful stickers, and they're a reasonable price. So I know a lot of people really push small businesses, and absolutely I do too. But I used to be in a position not too long ago to where I had a hard time affording that, right? Affording the smaller sticker shops. Just because of where I was at as an individual, right? And so I always looked for sticker books like that, especially in Hobby Lobby, because it was like less than $10 and I could get something that would bring me joy, because stickers bring me joy. Decorating my planner brings me joy. So if you are in a position like that to where you can't really do all of these small business stickers, then I think the Agenda 52 booklets from Hobby Lobby are a good option. Luckily now, I get the opportunity to support small businesses, small sticker shops a lot more than I have been able to in the past, but I recognize that that is a privilege that some people may not have. Anyway, that's a whole rant about Agenda 52, but anyway. Yeah, so moving on, I do have these Zig Color Clean Dot markers, I think. I got them in a pack. My mom bought them for me for Christmas. Um, I do like them. They do come in handy, but I'll be honest, they've grown on me. When I first got them, I was very disappointed that they were kind of low-key not very vibrant, like not very dark on the paper. But I've noticed as I start using them more, they become more noticeable on paper. So Anyway, so moving on to Monday, because that we just watched was Sunday when I do my setup for the week. That way I just come in the evening of, Monday or whatever weekday it is and can backfill in accurate information. And then I just decided to use one ink color this week, that Diamine Rosewood in my Esterbrook Botanical Garden. Um, and I'm just drawing a line right there to mark in my full-time job, and what I did at my full-time job for the day. I know it's only two things that I really ever write in, but I guarantee you that it takes all day. um, so just looking through this book that I'm looking through is, I believe it's a work book from the Happy Planner. I actually really liked it. I got it specifically because it had so many script stickers, and I'm always looking for work related script stickers. And so I thought that was a good book to get. I did on Monday have a lunch meeting with some of my colleagues, so I wanted to mark that in with one of those scripts. And then after I got done with the lunch meeting, my husband picked me up and we went home and I took a wonderful nap. Last week, I didn't really get a chance to have any naps, and I think the week before, I didn't either, but this week I absolutely made up for it. Not necessarily intentionally, but that's just how it worked. I was incredibly tired this week. And if you've seen any of my previous videos, then you know that I am a fan of naps. If your body needs rest and you have the opportunity to take rest, absolutely do it. So anyway, took a nap, and then I just spent the evening catching up in my planners. Me and my husband had together alone time, which together alone time is just him getting to hang out and play video games, and me getting to plan, and we'll chat and stuff for the evening while we do our different hobbies. So I decided that there was a little bit too much white space. And so I decided to try and put a little bit of deco. That's one thing that I really appreciate about this wildflower booklet is that there is a ton of deco, and there is two of every page. And so I really appreciated getting to use that and just, put little pops of deco throughout my spread this week. So the next day, Tuesday, was pretty relaxing. I didn't get a nap in on this day, but I did go straight from my full-time job to my part-time job. So I got a little bit of extra time in. I only got about 2 hours in at my part-time. It's just training room coverage at a local college, so it's really not anything too stressful. But it is a little bit of extra money, which has been coming in handy in paying off my car um, more quickly. So I've been very grateful that I have that extra money coming in, and that I'm able to actually have a second job that can help me achieve that goal. So a couple hours there at the second job. Then I had a little bit of me time where I got to sit down and I got to journal and just really work in my planner, which I really appreciated. And then after that, my husband and I went to a Bible study group that we had Tuesday evening. So as you can see, I keep all of my leftover stickers. I just haven't transferred them into my sticker release paper book yet, but I do keep all of my extras, and if I can use them in a spread that I'm doing, then I will prioritize using those over pretty much any other sticker. Unfortunately, the past sticker sheets that I'd used did not necessarily go amazingly well with this setup, and so I didn't get to use as many of them here, which is okay. I'll be able to absolutely use them in the future. So, and then just backfilling my to-do list for the day, basically what I did. And this is one of those nights that me putting down walk encouraged me to walk. And so that was that's what I mean, like when I say that doing the to-do list day by day really encourages and pushes me to do what I said I was going to do for that day. So, all right, moving on to Wednesday. So I did add a few things off camera. I added my payday, and then I did also add my quote, and then the to-do list for my Sunday reset off camera. I had just turned it off, and I was like, oh man, I really want to do this real quick. And so instead of turning the camera on, I cheated and I just did it off camera. But that's what has shown up. Marking in my work for Wednesday. I did not go to my second job. I actually only worked at my second job twice this week, which is fine. I mean, but yeah. So after I got off work on Wednesday, me and my husband actually did do a little bit of minor shopping, I guess. So it started out, we were gonna go to Joann's because we heard that they were doing a closing sale. But when I went to Joann's, well, actually, I take that back. I got a stamp and then I got one pin from Joann's. And then we went to Pop Shelf and I just got like a small pin or two pins from Pop Shelf, mild liners. They were both colors that I had really been wanting and looking for. And so when I saw them, I got them. They were only $2. So that was kind of a sweet treat to get to hang out with him and then also get a few goodies. So that was nice. When we got back, we did take a nap. It was a fantastic nap. Oh, Elvie is making her presence known if you need to know who that sigh came from. Oh, and then I had a phone call with my friend Dana because the car has broken down. She and I don't get to do our weekly lunch at her place anymore until I get a car, just because of logistics. So we've switched to doing phone calls at 5:15 p.m. Moving on to Thursday. This was another day where I had, a full day of work, and then I worked a few hours. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at Friday. No, I just had a full day of work, and then I napped. I know this, or at least to me, this whole week seems kind of redundant, because it's like work, nap, work, nap. This evening on Thursday, though, my husband and I did have a really good dinner. He made a delicious chicken. I don't know how he does it. We are definitely the couple where he absolutely cooks and I just sit and watch him cook because I cannot cook. Um, but he did something where he made really, really good chicken. And we had chicken and salad and that was really really nice. So, oh, these, if you're wondering, by the way, all of my nap stickers came from Briannanicoledesignz. It's one sticker sheet. I really, really like them. I'm probably gonna have to put in another order because I like them and they are going fast because I take a lot of naps. This little highlighter that I got, it's like a glitter green, muted green highlighter that's glittery. Um, I really like it a lot. I wish I could tell you where it's from, but the writing on it is in Japanese, and I got it from my pen pal. The same pen pal that gave me the pink washi tape. So unfortunately, I don't really have a name of that little green marker. Um, but it's really cool actually, as you can see over to the right. Um, the cap makes it to where you actually just set it upside down. And so I thought that was really cool. Additionally, on Thursday, I did catch up on the news. I kind of took a bit of a mental break from the news. And so Thursday, or the earlier in the week, I did. And then Thursday, I started catching up on the news a little bit. I did some journaling and I did also go for a walk. So this is what I mean by it has that booklet has a ton of deco stickers and I really enjoyed them quite a bit this week. Um, I don't know why, but this week I definitely was very deco heavy, and not really wanting to see a ton of that empty space in my planner. And so it was really fun getting to choose the different flowers and butterflies that I could use to fill in those spaces. And that was it for Thursday. So now we're moving on to Friday. So when I filled up the Friday through Sunday, I do that on Friday evenings. So Monday through Friday are definitely memory planning, but Saturday and Sunday are almost always going to be future planning. Reason being, I don't spend a ton of time planning in my planner over the weekend. Um, because I want to be present and just spend time with my husband when I can. And we do have four pups. And we like to spend time with them as well. And we tend to just kind of veg out on the couch or go out and do things over the weekend. And I would much rather be present with my family than, sneaking away to update my planner, if you will. So I always make a point to do future planning for Saturday and Sunday. So Friday was pretty much the same. I did go into my part-time job, but then me and my husband actually went to the best Mexican food spot in town, El Rodeo. It's a little meat market, and so we went there and we got some of the most delicious food. um, and then after that, we unintentionally took probably the longest nap we've ever taken. We got home about 4:30ish and we slept until 8. Like I woke up around like 7:30ish. But we didn't get out of bed until 8. I don't know what we did to make both of us that sleepy, but we were. And the crazy thing is we got up, I had my chat with my mom. Um, I planned in my planner, and then we turned around like 3 hours later and we went right back to bed. And we were just exhausted. I have no idea why. Nothing crazy happened this week. But I guess our bodies just needed it. So moving on to Saturday, we did have some coffee, but it was not coffee at the house. We went to the farmer's market and we actually had coffee and got snacks from there before heading out to the Wichita Mountains and going on a hike. And for our hike, we actually took our two eldest. So we took Elvira and Velcro on the hike, and they enjoyed it. So they are our two oldest, so we went on a much easier hike than what we would usually do with our two youngest. But we did not expect Velcro and Elvira to have such a blast like they did. Like both of them are older. Elvira has hip dysplasia. Velcro has a bunch of old injuries. And and so they can't go very long, but their enthusiasm on the hike, even though it was honestly, I think we maybe did a mile total, was well worth it. And so we're absolutely gonna take them again out for hikes. My husband and I talked about um, we're probably going to do a rotation from now on, and we're just going to rotate between taking our two youngest, Ethel and Macy, and taking our two eldest, Elvira and Velcro. So that was a pretty fun surprise to have them just so excited. Um, so yeah, it was pretty great. I actually took a video because Velcro was hopping all around. And if I remember, I'll attach the video to the end of this plan with me if you want to see it, because it was so cute. She was hopping around and just so happy. And so was Elvira. But Velcro's ridiculous. She just like bucks around when she's so happy, can't contain herself. So, but anyway, yeah, the rest of this, sorry. So Sunday, as you can see, we plan on having coffee, going to church. Saturday, we do plan on having a bit of a game night. And so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much the week. And then I'm about to, yep, here's the close up of how the planner turned out. I did not do my budget check-in yet, but it's Saturday, so I'm going to do that after I get done with this video. But I really hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. Let me know what you think of it. And just the colors and everything. Oh, it's a little blurry. But yeah, let me know. What type of sticker books do you use? Bye.